I'm saying.
Well, yeah, because I have the Solaces on there now. I think I need to get some.
Yeah, these have, I mean, these kind of go up. So you've got your 4 low, which is going to be a little bit wider beam. Everything's going to be wider. Then you've got your 4 high, which, what do you use most of the time? 4 high or 4 low? So it's going to be the same functionality, but all the beams are going to be a little higher intensity, a little narrower.
Very cool.
And then the amber whites, you've got full power white, full power amber.
Those are freaking rad.
And that's a wider beam pattern.
So yeah, so modes on the amber white. So you've got full power both. Then you can go low, all amber, all white, and then flood back to back. And then the Supremes go from an 80 watt light to a 140 watt light. And
these are all 80 watt?
Yeah, so look down the row, see?
Oh yeah.
So this is 1.1 million candela per light.
Okay, so all 80 watt, that one's 80 and 140. That's the one right there.
That is, dude.
Yeah, that's
no joke.
I see some lights in the CJ's future.
yeah, that's cool. Very cool.
Well, appreciate the support.
We pretty much haven't even moved any rigids or anything else. So.
I mean, this is a company
that is actually 80 watts into just the spot beam. So you can take 100% of the power and put it into the spot beam, or you can take 100% of the power and put it in the drive beam.
Oh, neat.
And then when you go rock crawling or you get into the forest and you don't want that high intensity beam, this one also has a 50 watt floodlight in it.
wow.
So same as the Grande. Oh, and a medium backlight. So a medium backlight if you want to use it as a turn signal. So for like adventure bike guys, you can actually have a medium backlight that you can use as a turn signal. And this one's going to have an amber and a red backlight option. So, and that's for the adventure bike guys, or chase like a rear chase light, the buggy guys. So yeah.
So is there a way to make a light do all 8 functions if you had 8? No, you get 3.
You get 3 modes. 3 modes that are wired. Now that's not to say every time you go riding, you're like, hey, I want to drive this time. You go out and you just set it. You know, you lock in your hubs, you lock in your lights.
So
this is an external thing that you're doing.
No, but there's 3. You have 3 trigger wires.
Okay.
And the 3 trigger wires can be assigned to any of the 9 modes. So assigning the modes is external. Once you have those 3 modes assigned, it's whatever you put them on. Switches, upfitter switches, Switch Pro, you name it.
Okay.
Think about setting up like 3 different modes.
You got 3 wires. So out of the light, there's 5 wires. Positive, negative, that goes directly to the battery. And then you've got 3 low current control wires, trigger wires. And those trigger wires are what you assign externally.
Okay.
And that's the exact same functionality of the Grandes.
How do you assign the functions?
You turn the switch on. So let's say, oh, sorry. So, well, that's not going to be good. So you turn the switch on and then you just assign it. So then next time you turn it on, it comes back on that mode.
Yeah.
So you assign it with a magnet thing.
You assign it with a magnet. So we include every light comes with the 10 mil sorcery ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It changes your lights and it finds your 10 mil sockets. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive. Nobody else has that.
This is so above and beyond. Last year blew everybody away. Now this year you guys are like, oh, we can top that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got 5 years worth of technology roadmap patented already. I mean, it's just a matter of, you know, we gotta come out. You know, we'll do one a year. Yeah. You know, small team. We're having fun doing it. And we want to continue having fun.
What are you looking at?
ARB's building a new American engineering facility.
Yeah.
iPad in. It's pretty cool tent. Is
it pretty fast going up and down?
It's I think here it's slower when they got it rigged, but yeah, it's like within a minute or something like that. It's pretty good. But it saves all the folding and closing and dealing with it.
How much does it weigh?
It's 240 pounds. It may not go on the roof of some vehicles. It may be too heavy. But if you got a truck with a bed rack or something like that, it'll go right on. No problem. It's pretty cool.
What are the dimensions?
I don't have that, but
Is there only one size?
it's only one size. Yeah, and it's only a 2-person.
But the ones that do want the tents,
Yeah.
this would be a great feature, having it electric and
Yes. Yeah.
This makes it easy.
You know who needs one of these?
a Loke. He needs to get rid of that one that he's
Nicholas.
got. Oh, and Nicholas could definitely use it.
Oh, Alok would see this and he would get excited too.
Yeah.
Nicholas wants a
It's a little
trailer.
smaller than the one he has right now,
Yeah, he's
doesn't
been
he?
talking about it.
Build that into a trailer and then have a box on the bottom with some
Well,
slider
he's got
doors.
the rack. You could put this on the rack.
Gosh, maybe even William Kahn. He could switch out.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is pretty.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's
It's pimp for.
You guys
this is
ought
like
to.
a
You guys.
right
You should
here,
think
dude.
about like a trade-in. Like trade in your old ARB tent.
yeah. That's
Get-
like
yeah.
to incentivize people. to,
Incentivize
switch out.
them, yeah, switch it up.
Yeah. And this is like you show up at the campsite and something like this. You hit the button, it goes up. He's like, "Wow, what is that?" Right? Because everybody's
You're
manually
already
doing their
drinking
dance.
beer.
and It's perfect.
And you're already drinking beer. You don't even have to wait for it to finish. You just hit the button, then you can sit down and have your
Just
beer.
does it.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty